Cards, we match up volunteer befrienders with people in the community who have a problematic relationship with alcohol, and it is a relationship with alcohol, etc. It's maybe the only relationship they've got. And giving somebody a more positive relationship, which our befrienders provide, would be beneficial in order to make them re-engage with themselves and understand who they are and remember who they are and all their good points. And because they're volunteers, they're not paid, they're there on their own volition to do that. Because people say, oh, you've got an alcohol problem. Really, the biggest cause of damage is not the alcohol itself, although that is a big cause, but it's loneliness and isolation, which has been proven to kill. Volunteering is vital to Cards because we are a volunteer service. We've got a very small team of people, and all the work is done by volunteers. So if somebody gets referred to the service, we will get to know them a bit, and then once we know them well enough and know the volunteer well enough, we'll match them up.
I've been volunteering with Cards for a number of years now, and befriending really, which is just spending time with folks an hour a week. It's a really straightforward thing to do because actually it's nice people you get to meet. Sometimes, you know, they don't necessarily see that many other folk during the week, so it's nice to catch up with them, see what's been going on in their lives, what their view of the world is, all of these sorts of things.
Mark's someone that I feel I can talk to. For me personally, I find it hard to go out, and I don't really like noise or being around busy areas, so Mark just takes all the edge off and I feel normal for an hour or so.
Mark is incredible. He's been with us a long time. It's 5 or 6 years. And what amazes about Mark is that he's just so consistent, and that's important in a relationship because that proves the value that that volunteer puts in the relationship with the client, and it means a lot to them.
Yeah, I really like working with Sam. He's just such an interesting character, so no 2 weeks are the same. Always got an interesting opinion on what's going on in the world as well. Quite often a different take on things that you wouldn't normally get, so yeah, it's a great wee hour.
Mark's a really great guy. I really love to meet up with him every week. It's one of the best times of my week, so I'm very privileged to have a volunteer like Mark.
To be Volunteer of the Year, I'm dead chuffed. It slightly seems a bit surreal, a bit daft. Don't feel like I do that much. If anything, you know, all the team at Cards are the ones who should be standing here and being interviewed. I think they do a lot more than I do. But it's, you know, it's wonderful to get that recognition, and not for what I do really, but for what everyone at Cards does.
Without the volunteers, we can't do the work that we do. If a paid member of staff were to do the work the volunteer does, it doesn't have the same impetus, it doesn't have the same gravitas, because they've been paid to do it. There's such a value in people doing what they do because they want it and they're giving of themselves and for the client's well-being.
I'm just really grateful for all that Mark's done for me for the last couple of years, and I can't thank him enough.